1964 wasn't just a year, it was a vibe. James Brown was tearing up stages with raw fire.
This is a man's world.
While Dionne Warwick had us yearning for lost love under the radio glow.
That's all that I have left, so let me hide the tears
And by the time the Supremes hit their stride, the whole country was dancing.
Baby love, my baby love, I need you.
These are 10 unforgettable R&B songs from 1964 that defined an era and still stir our souls today. Number 10, Can I Get a Witness by Marvin Gaye. The courtroom might have been metaphorical, but Marvin made his case loud and clear. Released on Tamla Records in late '63 and rising through '64, this was Marvin Gaye leaning into gospel roots with a funky Motown twist. Holland Dozier Holland penned the anthem, and the Funk Brothers laid the groove down thick. Marvin wasn't quite the political crooner yet. He was still Motown's smooth operator, and this track had energy pulsing like a Sunday sermon. Here's a fun fact. The background vocals were provided by none other than the Supremes right before they blew up. Spin this record and you're instantly in the Detroit juke joint. Dim lights, packed floor, everyone swaying in rhythm. It hit number 15 on the R&B charts, but its influence carried far beyond. Rockers, soulsters, and bluesmen would all cover it, but nobody pleaded quite like Marvin. And speaking of pleading, the next song turns heartbreak into heavenly harmony. Number 9, Anyone Who Had a Heart by Dionne Warwick. Released in January 1964, this Burt Bacharach Hal David gem gave Dionne Warwick a canvas to ache on.
Without you I die, dear. No.
Just 23, Dionne turned adult heartbreak into something cinematic. The orchestration is pure Bacharach, lush, dramatic. With sudden stops and sweeping strings. But it's Dionne's delivery that leaves a mark. Precise yet vulnerable, like she's holding it together by a thread. Though it was a bigger hit in the UK thanks to a cover by Cilla Black, Dionne's original remains the definitive version in soul circles. You can almost see the fogged up car windows on a lonely Friday night. Her voice coming through the radio like a message from someone you once loved. It peaked at number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100, cementing Dionne's status as more than a background singer. She was now a star in her own right. Now, if Dionne made you cry, our next pick might just bring you to your feet. Number 8, Baby I Need Your Lovin' by Four Tops.
Baby, I need your loving. Baby, I need...
This is where Motown hit maximum glide. Baby I Need Your Lovin' was the Four Tops' first Motown single, released in July 1964, and it was a home run.
Another day, another night, I long to hold you tight.
Levi Stubbs' lead vocal wasn't polished, it was pleading, gritty and gut deep. And those background harmonies? Smoky smooth like melted chocolate.
Some say it's a sign of weakness for a man.
Backed once again by the legendary Funk Brothers and arranged by the meticulous Holland Dozier Holland, the track became a blueprint for the group's future hits.
Got to have all your loving.
There's something magical in its simplicity. The beat keeps pushing forward like a heartbeat in love, steady, relentless, hopeful. It reached number 11 on the Hot 100 and quickly became a fan favorite, influencing everyone from Hall & Oates to Michael McDonald.
When you see me smiling, you know, babe.
And if this was young love in full bloom, the next one's a cautionary tale wrapped in rhythm. Number 7. What kind of fool do you think I am?
What kind of fool
Do you think I am now?
The Tams brought Southern soul grit with a dash of beach music swing.
Darling, you run around all over town. You fill me up in.
This track hit in '64 and raced up to number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100. Frontman Joe Pope had a voice that could charm or confront depending on the line.
Darling, you run around all over town.
And on this record, he does both. Here's the twist. While many R&B hits of the time came from Detroit or New York, this one had Carolina sand all over it.
Darling, you can't think that. Darling, I'm no fool now.
It became a Carolina beach music staple and still gets spins at summer soul festivals. The arrangement is deceptively simple, but the pain, that's real. A lover scorned, calling out betrayal with dignity and just the right amount of sass.
a fool?
Do you think I am?
It wasn't from Motown, but its impact still made waves. Now, if you think that was bold, wait till you hear who came roaring back with a message at number 6. Number 6, Try Me by James Brown, live at the Apollo version, 1964 reissue.
Try me.
Yes, Try Me, first, dropped in 1958. But its live at the Apollo reissue in 1964 brought new life to the ballad that made James Brown a romantic force. By now, Brown had become the godfather in waiting. He wasn't just screaming and stomping anymore. He was crooning, commanding, seducing.
Talk with me. Stop now.
The Apollo version was raw, slowed down, and intimate, like a whispered secret in a darkened theater. James turns a simple plea into operatic yearning, and the crowd hanging on every syllable.
Well, stop my arm from dying. Oh, I need.
This performance recharted in '64, riding on the heels of his rising fame and expanding live shows. It reminded America, James could feel, not just funk. If you were slow dancing in '64, this was your song. Now, if you're feeling the soul, help us keep the groove alive. If these 1964 soul gems are bringing back memories, give this video a thumbs up. It helps us keep the classics alive and dancing. And don't go anywhere. We've got 5 more unforgettable tracks still to come. Number 5, My Guy by Mary Wells Motown's first queen.
I'm sticking to my guy like a snap to a ladder like birds.
Mary Wells dropped My Guy in early '64, and within weeks it was a national obsession.
He may not be a movie star, but when it comes to
Written and produced by Smokey Robinson, the song was playful, sly, and perfectly matched to Mary's cool, confident delivery. It wasn't about longing, it was about loyalty. A woman standing by her man with style and grace.
my God, no handsome face could ever take the place.
The melody tiptoes with charm, the horns wink, and that walk-in bass line keeps things moving like a flirtatious stroll. It shot to number 1 on both the R&B and pop charts, making Mary Wells Motown's first real crossover success.
No handsome face could ever take the place of my God.
Sadly, it was also her last hit for the label. Contract disputes led her to leave shortly after. But for a moment, she was the voice of young love. If Mary was declaring devotion, our next track is about realizing it's already gone. Number 4, Good Times by Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke knew how to make heartache feel like heaven, but here he's celebrating.
I'm gonna stay here till I soothe my soul. If it take all night.
Good Times, released mid-64, was one of his final singles before his tragic death in December that year. Backed by a gentle groove and his effortlessly smooth vocal, Sam invites us to let the good times roll. But there's an undercurrent of urgency.
Yeah, it might be 1 o'clock and it might be 3.
Like he knows, good times don't last forever. Recorded with the Wrecking Crew in LA, this track didn't chart as high as A Change Is Gonna Come, but it lives on as a soulful party anthem with depth.
Time roll, we gon' stay here till we soothe our soul.
You can almost hear the clink of glasses, feel the sway of summer air through an open window. Sam left us too soon, but with songs like this, the party never truly ends. Now from good times to gospel fire, get ready for number 3. Number 3, Ain't That Good News by Sam Cooke.
Nice affair. Then you make.
That's right, we're keeping Sam Cooke in the countdown. Ain't That Good News was the title track from his final studio album, and it's bursting with joy.
Today. Why don't you meet me at Mary's?
But don't let the upbeat tempo fool you. This was Sam trying to transcend. A gospel-style declaration with pop accessibility.
If you wanna have fun, meet me.
Released in early '64, it features vibrant horns, a bouncing rhythm, and Sam at his most exuberant. Ironically, it was paired on the same album as A Change Is Gonna Come, his most somber masterpiece.
If you wanna have a good time, meet me, meet me.
That contrast alone captures the duality of the times, hope and hurt, joy and injustice. Ain't That Good News reminds us to celebrate, even in the face of uncertainty. And when Sam sings, you believe it's all going to be all right. Ready for some Motown magic? The next one was a revolution in high heels. Number 2, Where Did Our Love Go by the Supremes.
Where did our love go? Oh, don't you?
This was the moment the Supremes arrived. Their first number 1 hit and the song that launched them into superstardom.
When I left you, God, you wanna leave me behind.
Released in the summer of 1964, Where Did Our Love Go was originally written for the Marvelettes. But fate had other plans. Diana Ross's feather-light vocal floats above a snapping snare, stomping beat, and tambourine shimmer.
Oh, deep inside me, and it hurts so bad.
Florence and Mary echo her like ghosts of love past. This wasn't just a hit, it was a new sound. Teenage Heartbreak had never sounded so polished, so stylish, so inevitable. It topped the Billboard Hot 100 and turned the Supremes into icons practically overnight.
All the love forevermore.
Motown's Sound of Young America found its clearest voice here, but trust me, nothing will prepare you for the raw soul explosion coming up at number 1. Number 1, Dancing in the Street by Martha and the Vandellas, the anthem of '64. Released in August, Dancing in the Street was more than a party. It was a movement. Co-written by Marvin Gaye, Mickey Stevenson, and Ivy Jo Hunter, it paired joy with something deeper. On the surface, it's a call to celebration. Beneath that, a call to unity. As protests swelled across America, this song became a coded rally cry. Calling out around the world. It wasn't just about music, it was about change. Martha Reeves delivers the vocal like a declaration. Confident, bright, insistent. The horns punch, the drums drive, and you can see the people spilling into the streets. It hit number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became one of Motown's most enduring hits. Covered by everyone from Bowie and Jagger to Van Halen, But nobody's matched the power of the original. From the first beat to the last shout, it's R&B perfection. From Motown magic to Southern grit, these 1964 soul cuts remind us why R&B still echoes across generations. Thanks for joining us on this soul stroll. Subscribe to keep the groove alive and never miss our next countdown. Up next, the unforgettable soul hits of 1965. Click now and let's keep the rhythm rolling.